Hi everyone, delonewolf here. Welcome back to some EVE Online and welcome back to the second phase of our excursion in J101441. My brother actually came online and so we decided to do a few more of these combat anomalies, and this one here is a Runes of Enclave cohort 27, and as you can see it's the Myrmidon, my prophecy and my brother's Proteus. He actually lost his previous covered up ship, which was a Legion in PvP combat. You might have seen that one in the escalation video, and so now he decided to go with a covered up Proteus. It got an extremely high resistance tank on it, so it's actually a very tough nut to crack, this one. And it is very fast on the warps, so it's almost as fast as our covered ops frigates in warp. So it's actually a pretty amazing ship that he built there. It's helpful in pretty much all of the situations that we encounter in C1, C2, maybe up to C3 or something like that. And now he's going to help us with this combat anomaly, which the start, as you can tell, is pretty cool. You've got 7, I think, small sleeper drones coming at you in a very small but hectic wave of lasers and missiles, all heading for their primary, and you get to pop them off one after another with small drones or whatever weapon system you've got available. And once they're cleared, you will be able to go for the battleship. So that's actually pretty cool. The site looks pretty nice as well, and of course starting off with a battleship right away is pretty fun as well. You don't see these sleeper battleships that often if you live in a C1 wormhole. Now clearing all of the small ones did trigger the second wave, so that's 2, 4, 5 mediums and another small one. But obviously the next trigger is amongst those ships once again, so we decide to go for the Sleepless Patroller, the battleship, right away. And with my brother's Proteus we should actually have a lot better DPS than previously, and it should be fast enough so that the tank doesn't come into that much of a threat. But you can see Katsuko there, his armor below 50%, he has to double rep. He was actually primaried quite a lot. And there you go, look at that, really big chunks of damage taken by the prophecy. So we do decide to commit on the battleship. We've got 15 drones on it, we've got everyone pouring all our DPS on it as much as possible, and Katsu has to burn through his cap, keeping the reps up, keeping his tank up. Now luckily the sleepers do switch once in a while, so that does help, and here we go, they're actually switched on me, which should give Katsu a little bit more breathing room. But this is a pretty fun start for a C2 combat anomaly here. It's decently challenging, but with the switch I think here we will see that Katsu can actually rep back. The battleship's also in 50% armor now. And if you're close and fast enough to it, it does have tracking problems, reducing the incoming DPS. And now for the first time it's also my brother's Proteus that is taking some laser damage. Looks pretty cool, but with his smaller signature, his resistances and his speed, he's actually much better at tanking this site than the Myrmidon here at the moment, which has pulled back all his armor. In the meantime the battleship is finally breaking. So we've got a lot of blaster damage coming in, a bit of missiles, and of course those 15 drones where I do need to micromanage them from time to time, but it's pretty okay at the moment. And here we go. I'm actually fielding the most damage that I can with this. 2 Ogre 2s, 2 Hammerhead 2s and 1 Hobgoblin 2. It's versatile enough, it'll hit pretty much anything in these sites. And it's, yeah, as I said, the best DPS that I can field on the prophecy with the current drones that I have. And here we go, Sleepless Patroller. There we go. That's what we like to see, some real progress. With three ships here, it's actually a lot faster, except for the one moment where this wave was in and the battleship hitting our weakest tank, the Myrmidon there. These sites are actually a breeze in a C2 when you have a setup like ours right here. So it's very doable in a small group. It's a lot of fun and it's decently rewarding. I mean, we got quite a few nano ribbons out of this. We got quite a bit of blue loot, so it's definitely worth it. And it's always fun to go and steal some sites from other people as well when they happen to spawn in our wormhole. We're just finishing off the rest here. I think it's actually the Myrmidon that's perfect to take care of some of the small drones quickly, you know. A fully a full wave of small drones with all the bonuses that the Myrmidon has, takes care of them in just a few volleys, so that's pretty damn awesome. And now all that's left is a few of these awakened patrollers, which also orbit at 15-16 kilometers, so they stay close enough that we don't have to worry too much about range and travel time. And we're actually splitting things up here a little bit. The reason for that, I actually feel, is this is not as fast, or actually, yeah, this is faster than killing all of them, but with just 3 sleepers we can actually allow our capacitors a little bit of rest. There's only one of us that's going to have to tank a little bit of damage, but this will actually allow the capacitors to get back in a more healthy situation, because of course we still have the last wave to clear, which will come after we kill this awakened patroller. 15 drones on that once again, pretty cool sight, and really decent damage with the 3 of us. And the Proteus, of course, doing pretty damn good work. And oh, there we go. We actually expected a final spawn, but no, that's it for Ruins of Enclave Core 27. Only 2 waves, basically, the first one and then this one. Anyways, that's it, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.